Good morning, everybody. Here at the Grandfather Falls segment. This goes down that way. Where's my pack, you might say? Today I'm slack packing. Actually, not really slack packing, but Sundance got a truck, so we put the stuff in there. This is 1.7 or 1.8 miles up and then back the same trail. So no sense carrying it if you don't have to, I guess. Pack free, ready to roll. Let's go. Edu Cordwood Education Center. Solar powered.
And a nice outhouse.
And a very nice outhouse. So it's kind of silly, this trail. It goes up and it ends right there, just that sign. So stop, go back. But you got to do it to complete the segment. So it's done. Kind of silly. Better when there's a purpose to your walking.
It wasn't as bad as the other one. Although a bit longer. The movie, a cartoon.
Scrat.
Yeah.
That's his name. Scrat. And there's a series of this stretch of this trail. It has all these little card paintings like on it. So I tried to catch a photo or two. I don't know what they all mean though. Is that from the movie Ice Age? Diego.
Diego? Yeah, might be right.
Hey, not on the trail. But look at this. Salvation. I am in Appleton. I'm in Appleton and I got some shoes on my feet now that I think will save me. To the point where my feet were so tore up, I was doubting again. Just nonstop foot troubles hiking. Sundance came up, drove for like 2 hours off the trail to get here. We did some searching around in town up north, and there was no shoes to be had. Found REI in Appleton that had shoes. And I'm so happy. I was able to exchange my old pairs that were tearing my feet up. These ones, I can tell you right now, just from the feel of them, I think they're going to be beautiful. Beautiful. Big thanks, Sundance. Some official Injinji little toe sock liners, because I already blew out one pair. But what you going to do? Except keep walking. So, off the road and into the woods to the Underdown. Well, I guess I'm in the Underdown. Underdown segment. What you got for us? What you got? So to sum things up, this last day or so, Sundance came up here and I was kind of to the point where I was just doing everything I could. Those shoes that I was wearing, the Ultra Superiors, just weren't working out for me. They're just too much damage to my feet. Blisters, inside of blisters, 3 deep, cutting big chunks of skin off of my feet. I don't want to gross anybody out and put to a bunch of nasty pictures like that on, but I'll throw in a picture or two just to give you an idea. But really, it just was at the point where I was limited each day. I could just go until my feet, I just couldn't go any farther on them. And that was just kind of limiting me. And so the plan was when Sundance come up here, we were going to do some hiking for a little bit, and we did complete the Grandfather Falls and all of that. But most importantly, when he saw my feet, he's like, "Man, we gotta get some different shoes for you." So he, man, I can't express how grateful I am. But he pretty much. We got in his truck and we drove and we searched all around in Wausau. No shoes to be had there for me with the big Ultras, I guess. The big toe box and the zero drop and the stuff that my feet really love. So we made a 2-hour drive all the way to Appleton to an REI there. And the folks at REI were awesome too. They took and were able to exchange my old shoes, gave me a fresh new pair of Lone Peak, still Ultra brand, and I love them. But these Lone Peak shoes, my feet feel better in them already. Hey, there's a little snake. And I guess now it's a test. I'm working my way, starting on the way to Anago. And I don't think I could have made it there even without. I think sooner or later it was just too much damage. I would have been forced off the trail, just unable to continue with my feet like they were. So pretty much he saved the day with his car, his truck. We were able to drive, get to REI, and with their help, I got some feet that feel good now. Some shoes should work out. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I try not to just grumble too much and whine and this and that. And honestly, when you're hiking, your feet take a lot of damage. It take a lot of abuse. And that's just part of the game, you know. It's hard to do. You're not just going for a walk every day. You're walking over stones and in mud and water and everything else for hours and hours. Weight on your back. It hurts every day. And that's just a part of it, but I accept it. And that's sort of the price for the freedom and the views and the sights and living like this. You just deal with it. That's part of the game. But that was more than is necessary on my feet. And man, I'm just really grateful. Thank you, Sundance. Thank you so much. I should be able to continue on now and without extra damage to my feet, I hope. So, thank you, brother. Saved my hike. Sundance saves the hike. So, into the Underdown. Dodging some mud. Pretty warm. Beautiful. Trail and wetlands ahead. Oh, you know what was really nice too is just talking to a person, somebody that you know and love like your brother. Man, that is just amazing. Take that for granted back in living in the towns and in the cities. with all the communicating on the phones and this and that, it's you really take that for granted, but man does delight in man. It's amazing. So, body's feeling a little better. Got some time to heal up a little bit. My mind, my spirits, just soaring right now. I got many, many days of food on my back. A far too heavy pack, I think, but it's a long way. I got just about 100 miles. And the trail will kind of loop around Anago, so I'm prepared. Feeling good. Hiking on. That's all you can do. Just adjust, adapt, and overcome. Keep going. Lots of leaves. Lots of young leaves starting. All right. To the fabled, enchanted forest, as this section is lovingly called. Pretty happy to have made it this far. And beautiful forest. Happy to walk off alone into these wilds again. Man, some beautiful new shoes. Look at that. Already I can tell the difference after just a few miles of walking, but there goes the trail. I'm gonna get hoofing down there. Happy hiking, everybody.